And in this time of year, unfortunately, people are reminded of times in past, holidays with sickness and, past deaths and things like that. But what a joy it is to see the multitude of families, strangers, people we don't know, and it's not, and we're not required to know them, but to meet needs. And I'm sure and hopeful that at the end of the day, people will walk away, blessed. Parents will walk away thanking God, hopefully thanking the church, and all these great people and volunteers here at the City Church.
See, that is something that has so impressed me over the years with regards to City Church. Been around going on, I think, 25 years.
Wow, yes, sir.
And for 25 years consistently, they have served the community, given back to the community, been a part of the community. So they're really community-oriented.
Yes.
And it's not about... I think the saying goes, we don't give to be seen, but we should be seen giving.
Right. That's right.
And by being seen given, it creates an environment that we think is infectious.
That's
so
right.
Others in their sphere of influence will be able to give.
Right.
Now, it may not be on this grand of a scale, because obviously when you're doing ministry at this level, we're serving literally hundreds and thousands of individuals.
Correct.
But what about the person next door? In your community, in your neighborhood? What about fixing a plate for that elderly person?
That's right.
That may need a plate fixed for them?
That's
what about going and doing a hospital visitation? Somebody that may be in the hospital, praying for somebody.
That's correct.
Giving out a helping hand. So it's really the little things that I think everybody can literally do and participate in to be able to give back. And I think if everybody does their part, then whole collectively, the community itself is more enriched as a result.
That's it in a nutshell, And the thing about it is, it's like you said, this is a grand moment. This is a great opportunity to feed and to help, meet the needs of the masses, but that one family at a time, that one single mother or single father, at a time, all through the year, like you said, your neighbor, these days people come to their home, they go indoors and live for years in the same community and hardly know their neighbors or even have a desire, because of the way the times are, unfortunately. But however, we here at City Church and even, those that we partner with throughout the community, we could not do this without other people in the community, other vendors, vendors such as yourself, business partners and people that say, hey, we hear what you're doing. We know that you're consistent in what you do. We want to be able to be a part of that. So, giving away turkeys, meeting needs. Even here at City Church, a family or two will reach out and say, hey, I'm new in town, or I'm single, and I'm not going home for the holidays. And families will adopt that evening or that holiday and say, hey, come and enjoy some dinner with me and my family. So, on a small level, although it's a great thing, versus, a multitude of people. So they're both impactful, very powerful. And that's City Church, that's City Church. So we're definitely thankful, humbled, and pleased.
People sometimes, the Bible says it's better to give than it is to receive.
Yes.
And sometimes people do not understand that concept, and they don't understand that feeling. So from a pastor's perspective, talk to me about, from a personal perspective, your ability to be able to give.
Sure.
How does that make you feel as an individual? What's in it for you? Because I think that's a question that people always ask themselves. It may not be verbally, but I think subconsciously in the back of their mind, they're asking the question, what's in it for me? And if I am giving to somebody else, what am I getting out of it?
Sure. It's one that I've had to learn to grow and understand.
Okay.
For example, when we think it's better to give than to receive, I have a wallet here. Now, you don't know that there's money in it, but see, it's going to buy. That's the stereotype right there,
exactly,
right? Because, the average person say it's better to give than to receive. It's all about your attitude, first of all.
Yes.
When you're able to give and you know that you're meeting people's needs, I don't care if it's pull over, fix someone's flat, whatever it is. Giving isn't always, of course, monetary, but your time, your service,
yes.
a smile, a kind word of encouragement, let someone cry on your shoulders, whatever it is, a bag of groceries, it's gratifying.
Yes, absolutely.
And Jesus says when you visit the hospital, when you visit someone in the prison, he says, you've done that even unto me.
That's right.
That's his word. And so when you want to please the Father, you want to put a smile on people's faces,
yes.
you can walk away saying, you know what? I have food at home.
Yes.
Or I have transportation. And for me to be able to help someone else, even if it's just 1 hour at a time, that's one more meal.
That's right.
That someone said, it was enough strength to get them through the rest of the day. So
absolutely.
It's gratifying.
Wow.
It's biblical. Yes. And it's right. It's right.
That's right. We learn at an early age the difference between right and wrong.
That's right.
And if it feels good, and if it does something to your spirit when you're helping somebody and putting a smile on somebody else's face, to me that makes all the difference in the world.
That is so true.
How can people get in contact with City Church or follow up or maybe attend some of its events and find out what they got going on?
Most definitely. Well, first of all, our services, one service every Sunday morning, 10 a.m., right here at City Church, 1994 University City Church Drive, or better yet, off of Sam Fur or 73 right here in Huntersville. We'd love to have you come. Be a part of our worship service. Would love to connect with you. We have powerful youth services, 10 a.m. every Sunday morning. Periodically, we're usually 6 weeks on, a couple weeks off. We have a Tuesday night empowerment service, and there may be a plethora of different Bible studies, particular topical Bible studies, and our pastor's vision and oasis is to have an oasis, I should say, of different practical as well as spiritual classes and anything that will help the community to get to know the community. Call us through on our office. We're here 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, usually come in about 9 o'clock, close up the office each day at 5 o'clock. We're here, ready to serve, pray for you, give you a tour of our building, and just meet your daily basic needs.
Wow.
Each and every day.
Pastor Body, thank you so very much for the service that you provide.
Thank you,
It is certainly a labor of love. It's not always easy to be able to give of yourself on a consistent basis, day in and day out.
Yes, sir.
Because there are times where you need to be poured back into.
Yes, sir.
So if no one has told you lately, you are doing an absolutely phenomenal job. We're certainly proud of you, the impact that you're making, and that your difference is truly making a difference.
Well, I appreciate it. Keep me in prayer, and to God be the glory. Thank God for his strength and the ability to do.
Family, you heard it here. We're live at the City Church. We love giving back to the community, being a part of the community. You're tuned in to the Profit and Growth Hour here on WDRB Media, the voice of the community. I am Dr. Business, and we'll be right back.
Hey, man.
Wonderful job.
Bless you.
As always.
You make it easy. you make it. I'll put it this way. You make it comfortable. So, thank you, man.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.